2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Genesis Invitational. Today's coverage is just about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. Welcome to Hollywood and Los Angeles. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and we're here at one of the great golf courses on the PGA Tour, the Riviera Country Club. Oh, what about this place?
Well, you said one of the great. No. Look, this is the best course they play on tour all year long. By a country mile. This is my favorite golf course from the moment I park my car in the parking lot and I walk into the men's locker room. I see the old faces, old friends. I get to walk along the Wall of Champions, the pictures, Ben Hogan, all the iconic winners around this famed club. I can't get enough of it. I am the happiest I've ever been when I set foot here, and when I leave, I'm so sad. I love this golf course, everything about it. There's not a easy, straightforward shot out there. The opening hole is the easiest one, but after that, put on your boots because it is about to get difficult. I find that all the players love this iconic venue, and that's why it brings out the best.
Everyone comes to Hollywood with a dream. What's your dream? Big day coming up. Can't wait to see how it unfolds, Rich. This should be an absolute beauty. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Going with the hybrid.
It has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in two and get rewarded for it.
Oh, just missed. This putt coming up is for birdie.
Looking good so far.
Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Making birdie in the first always puts you in a good frame of mood. It'll be fun to watch the round progress.
We know that Riviera starts with a 5-4, but it may as well be a 4-5 because the par 4 second is tougher than the par 5 first.
I've never seen a golf course where you're so happy to start off birdie bogey. It's the strangest thing I've ever seen. The second hole, pretty straight away off the tee shot. The second shot moves a little bit from left to right, back up the hill. There is some space on the right-hand side to miss your second shot up by the green, but there's no guarantees that it'll kick hard enough right to left to get back on the green. It's a sensational second hole.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. That was a beauty.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa from moments ago.
This is a second.
Nicely holed. Let's get back to it, shall we? All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
This one will run uphill.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, look who's getting on a roll now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies, moving the right direction there, Luke.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Pacific Palisades in California, the site of Riviera, the third hole, par 4. Elevated tee shot.
And a fairly generous fairway, a little bit more room out to the left than what players can see off the tee shot. Second shot is going to be downhill to a green that basically chases away from the player, going from the front portion of it all the way to the back. Difficult to get your second shot close here.
Time for the second shot into the third.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Oh, almost went in. Oh, terrific approach and a chance for birdie here at the third.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And that will drop in for birdie. Currently at -3 for the round. So many wonderful holes at the George Thomas designed Riviera Country Club. This par 3 fourth has to be one of them.
This is a spectacular par 3. Ideally, players want to hit a tee shot that moves significantly from right to left and moving with the contour of the green. If they can do that, then they've got an opportunity to hit it really close. If they challenge the pin off the tee shot, well, it could come up short in that bunker, and that is a massive no-no.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. Wonderfully played. Good chance this one, right on 6 feet.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. Let's head to the 10th hole for this awesome highlight.
What an amazing shot. Gotta say, I did not see that shot coming. Well done.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the PGA Tour is basically a power game these days, although the 5th here at Riviera forces players just to hold off the tee.
The fairway does run out about 310 yards off the tee, and players not necessarily going to hit driver here. They have to be mindful that the fairway pitches significantly from right to left on their tee shot. From there, they're hitting their second shots downhill again to a green that chases away from them front to back. Again, a simple looking second shot, but a difficult one to get close.
Oh, that's a beauty. How about holding that one? And back to the play, shall we? And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Setting up here from about 140 yards.
Oh, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Oh, just skinned the hole, that one. Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. Now 6 strokes back after that hole. The 6th hole at Riviera is one of the most famous par 3s on the West Coast, Rich. An absolute beauty.
It looks like a giant green donut with the bunker right in the center of the green, doesn't it? I love this hole.
Opting for the 6 iron. Tell you what, they've got their rhythm going there. That's another green in reg.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Looking better.
Oh, well played. And that will take him to 6 under. And all of them are chasing Tiger once again as we move to the next. Let's head to the par 4 7th at the Riv. Again, it's a par 4 that requires placement of the tee.
The fairway bunker down the left-hand side comes in quicker than you can imagine, and so players want to try and hit it out towards the far right part of it. But again, you push it a little bit, and now the barranca comes into play. If you find the fairway, happy days. This green is probably one of the most severe tilted from back to front. Players need to make sure their second shots land past this hole in order for it to come back down towards the hole. You will have a downhill putt, but it's better than coming up short.
Oh, that one's straight at the pipe. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle. And that'll promote a good move up the standings. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Hey guys, we're down here checking in with Lydia Ko as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. The par 4 8th at Riviera is a choose your own adventure. Which fairway do you like to take?
I think most players are going to try and go down the left-hand side, as it seems to be the easier of the two these days. However, where they stick that flagstick, well, that's a different question. If they stick it up front right, the left-hand side of the fairway, that's not the easiest approach. So better be mindful of where that flagstick is in order to pick which side of the fairway you want to drive it down.
Great shot. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards.
Choosing the 9 iron here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. There's part of about 6 feet coming up. Ooh, nice line. Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. He's currently in a share of 11th place. The final hole on the outward half is a par 4 playing back up towards the clubhouse, Rich. That's a good par 4.
Only the big hitters are going to be able to carry that fairway bunker down the left-hand side. Most players are going to try and avoid it and even miss it the fairway out to the right-hand side, which is not a bad miss. From there, the second shot is directly uphill. Deep, deep bunkers on the front right part of this. That is not the place to miss it. Anything that a little bit long will leave you a downhill putt, but that's the safe play.
This shot from 120 yards. 5 shots off the pace.
Going for less club here.
Oh, lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the 9th. This putt for a spot in the top 5. Good stroke. Well, that'll play. To the top 5 he goes. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, we are checking in with Tiger Woods as he gets set for his next shot here on the 15th.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? That's almost a gimme. Great chip.
Great touch.
Look who's stalking us all on top of the leaderboard. It's Tiger Woods. All right, as we head for home at the Riviera Country Club, is there a hole that's talked about more than the short par 4 10th?
No, not at all. And what a hole it is. It's changed a lot over the years. This green is actually reminds me of something you would see at Pinehurst. There's no flat spots on it. It either is downhill or uphill. That's it. Players most likely will take driver or fairway wood and try and leave themselves just on the front left portion of this green. That's the most ideal spot they can hit it, no matter where they put the flag stick. However, hitting it there is nearly impossible. A keen short game is absolute necessity to make birdie here.
That'll sting a bit. Putting for birdie here.
So far, so good.
Well done. Take the birdie. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. The par 5 11th, one of the better scoring holes on the course. Players are thinking 4 when they stand on this tee.
It's just a long straightaway par 5, almost a runway, if you like. Both sides of this fairway flanked by huge eucalyptus trees, which frames this tee shot brilliantly. You find the fairway, second shot, once again, straightforward. You must avoid that bunker front right at all costs. That is deep and nasty. You're not going to enjoy being in there.
Interesting choice of the driver here. Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
I'll tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Setting up miles from the hole. Just hammered that through the line. Trying to move to 12 under par with this putt.
This is their look at birdie.
Ouch, that hurts. Two great shots, but 3 bad putts. He's currently sitting in 5th place. When you stand on the 12th tee, Rich, you're thinking to yourself, oh, a couple of strong back-to-back par 4s, and it starts right here.
This is where the golf course gets extremely difficult, Luke. This tee shot moves from left to right, but massive overhanging eucalyptus trees down the right-hand side prevent you from hitting a high draw over them. Once you're in the fairway, though, your second shot is to a green that's really not as big as it should be for such a long hole. And there's a famous tree just short and left of this green, Bogey's tree. Not because of the score, because Humphrey Bogart used to sit there and just watch everybody butcher this hole.
Oh, come on, sit. Ow! And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it. This to move into 4th place on the leaderboard. A good putt to hole. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Rich, the 13th hole. Slightly different look off the tee.
It's really cool. This tee shot is framed by large eucalyptus trees, both right and left, requires a draw. Nothing else to do. You have to move this golf ball from right to left off this tee. If you do it correctly, well, that golf ball could chase down there miles down this fairway. You find the fairway down there, you're going to love the second shot. The difficulty gets when the pin is all the way back left in this little peninsula. You miss it a little bit left there, you're going to find the barranca, and you're probably going to find a bogey or worse.
Woo, back there, horsey. Oh.
Dialed in on that one.
What a quality shot that was.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Good opportunity here to move into a tie for 3rd. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The 14th, Rich, I know it's dear to your heart, the par 3. You made an ace there in tournament history, won a car. How do you tell the players to play it?
Hit a 7-iron, a high little draw 7-iron, and 2 hop it right in the hole, Luke. That's what I suggest. That makes it easy.
That should set up another chance. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Get in the hole. That one had eyes for it the whole way. And after that hole, the standings have this player in 2nd place, behind Tiger Woods. This 15th hole, a very strong par 4, Rich. Challenging, to say the least.
It's a great par 4, and yet there's some players that have seen it a little bit differently lately. I always saw it as a dog leg from left to right, just avoid that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. And this is an interesting green. It's got a high spot on the left, and it's got a low middle section and a high section on the right-hand side, and you never have a flat putt. It is always breaking one direction or another, and it's either straight uphill or straight downhill. This is the most difficult green on the golf course by a long margin. If you see it differently, you can hit it down the right, down 17 fairway, but I fail to see how that's any kind of advantage.
This one looks like it'll safely make the green. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud. This was her 3rd.
Terrific stuff by Lydia Ko. Nearly got it to drop. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. This looks good. And there it is. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 16th hole, short par 3, Rich, but really good if he can get it close.
It's an island green, if you can believe that. It's surrounded by bunkers. I think this is another one of the all-time great designs. It's only about 160 yards, Luke, but the whole green is surrounded by bunkers. Everything feeds towards the center and the front of this green once it gets on there. I just think this is a magnificent design. If you hit it in any one of those bunkers, making a par will be nearly impossible.
As we head back up the hill towards the clubhouse, we're faced with the par 5 70, the long, strong par 5.
At all costs, do not hit it in that fairway bunker down the right-hand side. Anywhere to the left, even in the rough left, is just fine. From there, your next shot should be laid up out to the right-hand side. Third shot, straight back up the hill with some kind of wedge. It can be an easy birdie if you get the distance on your third shot spot on. If you get it wrong, however, you could have some issues.
Well, that's a handy shot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
Might need to get the feel back on the putting green. Yeah, that looked to be a bit of a misread. All these are good putts to make. Good for momentum. Right on 7 feet.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And this is quality play. Still on top of the leaderboard. One of the most famous finishing holes on the PGA Tour, Rich. This 18th at Riviera is a classic.
Aim for the palm trees in the distance, which are located just on the left-hand side of the green. A good tee shot there will set up an awesome-looking second.
Playing from around 160 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Opting for the 9-iron.
They've decided to club up.
Nicely done.
And he's down there. You got to read.
He's got to be careful this doesn't get away from him here. This is downhill.
This one's tracking.
And another round safely in the books.